points, a huge key early. 16-4 in favor of the home team. Minnesota has built a 13-point lead. Timeout in the first.
The winning, he received the extension, multi-year deal, which is right on time for a young man or a young team that needed that leadership, and right now they rewarded the coach for that.
Josh Tibbin toweling off the ball. And this is the largest lead of the night for the Timberwolves, thanks to this 7-0 run, 32-18. Minnesota, 2:35 to go in the first. Ja Morant on the bench with 2 fouls. Jackson can't hit the three. It's rebounded underneath by Vanderbilt. Grabbed the back a bit. Beasley, he's met at the apex by Jackson for the block.
And Jackson actually was starting to veer out of the paint, but then he came back to recognize his job was to man up inside, and Beasley, bro, your elevator not going that high.
Jackson had 7 blocks in game 1. Jumper, McDaniels, no. Tracked down by Clark. Both teams are very deep, and they'll use the bench. The bench for Memphis the other night was terrific.
Yes.
Bullet feed. Clark, active big. Zane trying to get his man off balance.
Short.
Air ball from the corner, Zaire Williams. Russell picked up by Jones. We are under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter, with the Minnesota Timberwolves shooting 55% from the field, the Grizzlies at 29%. Karl-Anthony Towns against Bain. Shot clock at 5. Beasley misses on a 3-ball. And a loose ball foul. It's going to send Minnesota to the free throw line against Memphis off the rebound action.
And I think that was Jaren Jackson Jr. He picked up one earlier. Now that's going to be his second foul. And I covered this young man at Michigan State, and I talked to him before the game and said, stop picking up those cheap fouls early because you know it's going to be a physical game. Now that's 2, and that's been one of the issues with Jaren is picking up those early fouls that regulate him to the bench.
And Jim, this is a lot of free throws once again. Minnesota will attempt its 12th of the quarter. Jackson to the bench. He's replaced by DeAnthony Melton.
Keep in mind, in game 1 in Memphis, this Minnesota team put up a 41 piece in that first quarter. So in familiar territory, only 32 in game 2, but the energy offensively is here early for Minnesota.
The run is now 9-0 Timberwolves. Jones gives it up. Clark trying to stop the bleeding. Misses on the jump hook. Flying in Tillman. He got scraped across the face, and he's having problems. Right now it's 5-on-4. Tillman trying to get back. Vanderbilt goes cross court. And Tillman does recover to guard Russell. Catching fire. Jumper's good. Malik Beasley on target. It's a 12-0 run. 37-18. Timberwolves. Jones, open look. Put it on the board.
Beautiful play that time. Tillman able to recognize that Jones was open right away, but let's give some love to Karl-Anthony Towns. He's so active, not just offensively, but on the defensive end of the court.
Final 38 seconds of this first quarter. Russell, defended by Dave. The fade, that's smooth. D'Lo's got 10. 9-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock winding down here in the first. Minnesota, 39 points on the board. Melton, launch, way off. Ball came off the foot of Towns, and the Timberwolves can hold for 1. Fans on their feet. Russell, 4 seconds. Step back, Jay, short at the horn. A 12-0 run to start. Minnesota pouring it on in the opening quarter. The Timberwolves 39, the Grizzlies 21. End of 1 on TNT.